Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we have ourselves some very interesting Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3 Part 2 information coming at us from Rotten Tomatoes in the form of alleged new episode titles and descriptions for pretty much every Season 3 Part 2 episode. Now with that being said, again, this comes from Rotten Tomatoes, which I don't think is the most credible source out there. This is a website pretty much known for user input. So again, that's kind of a red flag for me. That makes me think that these might not be entirely real. And there are also a few other red flags throughout this video as well that we will talk about. And I will say, I think it's way too early to be receiving episode titles and episode descriptions for Season 3 Part 2. Whatever, let's just talk about this. I will say, just take it with a very heavy grain of salt. There's a chance that it could totally turn out to be fake. Also, this video will contain spoilers for Season 3 Part 1 because obviously we are talking about Part 2 descriptions here. It's going to spoil a lot about how Part 1 ends. Let's start with Episode 11 here, called The Hollow Ones. Now, the other red flag that I talked about earlier, all of these episodes say airing April 17th, as in 6 days from now, when Season 3 Part 1 airs. Again, probably a mistake on the part of whoever put this up, but again, if that's a mistake, and if that's wrong, how much else of this is wrong, if that makes sense. Just something to think about. But anyway, Episode 11, The Hollow Ones. Ras leads Eren and Sora into unexpected chaos in Mysterium, while the ninja recruit Jay for a special mission. Yeah, so in terms of the Ras leading Eren and Sora stuff, we know from the end of Part 1, at least given the descriptions that we've seen so far, that Sora will join up with Eren and Lord Ras, following whatever happens at the end of Part 1. Don't know why she would, but I guess only time will tell. Apparently they are going to Mysterium, and the ninja are recruiting Jay for a special mission. Yeah, so at the end of Season 3, Part 1, Jay will allegedly end up injured at the monastery. The ninja would try to recruit him for something. Doesn't sound like he has his memories back yet, though, so I'm curious to see how that dynamic actually works out. Episode 12, Human Resources. With Mysterium under attack, Ras, Eren, and Sora rely on the sorceress for help, while Jay leads the ninja to the administration on their way to Lee. Okay, so with this Mysterium stuff, it sounds like Gandalaria will be back, again, if these descriptions are accurate, if these are real. So I like Gandalaria, excited to see her coming back. Meanwhile, Jay leading the ninja to the administration. Why would they need to go to the administration? And also, what exactly is Lee? Well, we do know about the realm of Lee. That was mentioned as far back as Dragons Rising Season 1. We still have not yet seen that realm in full. We have no idea what exactly that realm is about. But again, if these descriptions are real, sounds like we will be going to the realm of Lee. Exciting stuff there. Episode 13 is Between You and Lee. Okay. Lloyd, Jay, Nia, and Wildfire go undercover in the strange land of Lee, while Ryu's training under Rontu is off to a bumpy start. So more undercover stuff, that's exciting. I like that Jay is actually on the mission, I guess you could say. Granted, like I said, I don't think he has his memories back, but he's still out and about with the ninja. Meanwhile, Ryu is training under Rontu, and apparently it's not going well. We saw Ryu train under Rontu a little bit back during Season 2. I wonder if he's going to try to learn Spinjitzu finally. I mean, all things considered, he is kind of behind when compared to the other ninja and how much they know compared to how much he knows, so I think it's about time that Ryu got some training in. Episode 14, Casket of Bones. The underworld tests Eren and Sora's commitment to Ras, while Nia and Jay work together to expose Lee's secret. So apparently Lee has a secret. Curious to see what that is, but either way, Nia and Jay are working together. Again, probably not by choice in terms of Jay. Remember, he still doesn't really care for Nia all that much. And like I've been saying, I don't think Jay has his memories back just yet. Meanwhile, the underworld testing Eren and Sora's commitment to Lord Ras. That would make sense considering that image that we saw of them in the underworld together. Seems like that is looking very likely to be for Season 3 Part 2. You know, as if it wasn't already. Episode 15, The Screaming Earth. This one sounds exciting. Cole, Frack, and Kai unearth a shocking discovery outside the Land of Lost Things, while the ninja reunite to liberate Lee. So more of this Lee stuff. I don't know if Lee is a person or a realm. I mean, we know it's a realm, but who's the realm named after? Some guy named Lee? Who's to say, really? But I do like the idea of Cole, Frack, and Kai teaming up together. That is a very awesome trio, in my opinion. Really hope that actually does happen. I do wonder what exactly the discovery outside the Land of Lost Things is, though. And considering the title, Screaming Earth, maybe we will finally figure out why the Earth was screaming as far back as Dragons Rising Season 1. Episode 16, Under the Light of a Mechanical Moon, the ninja escape Lee and head for the source of the threat, while Ras plans his next move. Very vague description here. Not really giving us much of anything. Source of what threat? What threat are we talking about here? What exactly is Lord Ras's next move? What exactly does that have to do with the title of this episode? Again, very vague, not very specific. Episode 17 is The Vault of Focus. In the City of Temples, the ninja find guidance from an unlikely source, while Cole, Kai, and Frack battle the Hollow Ones in Imperium. Yeah, so more of this talk of the Hollow Ones. Maybe those are going to be the new villains for Dragons Rising Season 3. Maybe the Spectral Dragonians are called the Hollow Ones or something. No idea. But apparently we are back at the City of Temples, where the ninja find guidance from an unlikely source. Again, very, very vague. Also, we are back in Imperium, so that's exciting. Imperium is a very awesome location, in my opinion. A very interesting location. Nice to see more of that. Again, if these are real, of course. Episode 18, For Whom the Bell Tolls. The ninja embark on their separate journeys to awaken the Archdragon of Focus, but deal with unexpected and annoying interruptions. I wonder if that's Roby. Maybe. But the Archdragon of Focus being summoned, again, in Season 3 Part 1, it doesn't sound like the Archdragon will be involved much at all. I mean, aside from the flashback with Thunderfang, so maybe the Archdragon finally shows up in Season 3 Part 2? Episode 19, When Doves Cry, the ninja reach the Cave of Bells, while Lloyd and Aaron fight their way through the Spectral Lands to summon the Archdragon. Yeah, so more stuff with the Archdragon, Spectral Lands, Spectral Dragonians, all of that good stuff. What exactly is the Cave of Bells? I mean, I guess we've heard of stranger locations in Ninjago before, right? There's a lot of new stuff going on in these descriptions that I don't really know a whole lot about. And finally, episode 20, Thunderfang gathers the last of his powers in the Spectral Lands, and only the ninja can stop him, but at what cost? And by the way, that episode is called Chaos Reigns. So, I mean, this one being the big Thunderfang comeback, I guess, is interesting and also kind of expected, I suppose, because we know at the end of Season 3 Part 1, Thunderfang apparently gets defeated by Aaron, so he's back now? Is that why the Archdragon of Focus is needed now, because Thunderfang is all hopped up on that spectral energy? I have no clue, to be honest with you. If Thunderfang does come back, though, like I said, would not be surprised. There's some stuff in the Season 3 Part 2 sets that kind of alludes to Thunderfang. Not really too sure how to feel about that. Also, it is worth mentioning that in terms of these episode descriptions, the Forbidden Five are not mentioned anywhere. So I do wonder if they will be in Season 3 Part 2. Surely they will be. Again, these descriptions are not super detailed, they are just super vague, so they can't reveal everything that goes on in all of these episodes. But overall, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here regarding these episode descriptions and titles for Season 3 Part 2. Now again, I will say take this information with a very heavy grain of salt. I'm not really sure how much we can trust the source of this. Rotten Tomatoes, again, this is a website that pretty much anyone can contribute to, so take that as you will. Take this all with a grain of salt. It could be real, could just as easily turn out to be fake. I do think it's way too early to get episode descriptions and titles anyway. But hopefully you enjoyed this one. Leave all of your thoughts, theories, speculation down below in the comments, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.